All right, guys, welcome back for day 6 of the Alliance Tournament. I am Elise Randolph, joined in the commentator's booth with Bacchanalian, and we've got CASTABOUTS versus the Devil's Warrior Alliance.
Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting match to get to see who goes on to play MIF later in the day. And we have Newts and Blasters against Newts and Blasters.
Yeah.
And some drones, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting setup. So CASTABOUTS have brought a Vindicator, put it in at 0, brought an Armageddon, put it in at 0, Oneros, 2 Ishimus, 2 Vexers, 2 Ishkers, and 3 Tristans. While Devil's Warrior Alliance have also brought an Armageddon. They brought double Astarte with an Oneros, Vexer Navy issue, Celestis, 2 Vexers, 2 Merlins, and 2 Tormentors. So right away we have tracking disruption down on the Vindicator, damps on an Armageddon, damps on the Oneros, damps on the Celestis. So I'm sorry, Dave's on a, yeah, it's just already
Devil's Warrior
everywhere.
Alliance are actually doing a really good job. The TDs on the Vindicator and the Newts on the Vindicator are going to make him incredibly sad. That said, they're actually not really charging. They're just waiting for Devil's Warrior Alliance to charge into them. So
And that's what they're doing. Webb immediately on the Astarte of Mithrander Min, and we'll see if he starts taking some significant damage. Actually, it looks like Cyvor Detman's taking the damage on the other side. He does have reps on him, but Newts on both Astartes, which is where you want to put those. Those do not like being neutered. They can't fire blasters without cap. He's into armor now. The Vindicator, meanwhile, is the primary target for Devil's Warrior, and they put him into armor already. He is getting remote repped, but it looks like he's taking damage faster than he's getting health back.
Yeah, the CASTABOUTS Oneros is actually damped out and neuted. This is a great combination. Damp him to get him close in, and then neut him with the long-range newts. So here we go. This is a great target call.
Yeah,
for,
and he's into
Cas.
low armor. This is going to be a really big loss for CASTABOUTS. They lose that Vindicator. That's a big part of their strategy. That's a lot of points right off the bat. It's a lot of damage right off the bat. Meanwhile, both Astartes and the Oneros on the Devil's Warrior side are webbed, and both the Oneros and the Astarte taking some damage, but that Vindicator's about to go into structure. He's going to go down long before Cyber Detman's
And he's not
Astarte
receiving
does.
any reps because of the this Oneros is actually webbed, pinned down in the back and damped, so he can't do much.
And here he goes, just tiny bits of structure. Looks like we got a Webb on the Armageddon next to CASTABOUTS Armageddon. Will probably be low. Webb is lost on him. Thought he was me next primary. We will see, but no appreciable damage on Devil's Warrior Alliance anywhere.
Yeah. This
you think maybe they're trying to stress out the Oneros pilot micromanagement-wise, shooting both him and the Astarte, but any experienced logistics know how to do that.
CASTABOUTS have so much control, but they're still not doing as good as they'd like to.
Well, they're not applying all the control either, which tells me that
Those
Devil's Warrior
damps are
Alliance,
effective.
who are applying all of their control, are doing a really good job here. Neither attack bar are very high. Both teams are really struggling to apply their damage. I wonder if those Astartes are fairly well damped down right now. First Ishimu of Lara Antipov is starting to take a fair bit of damage. He's into low armor. Logistics still not repping him. Those damps on the Oneros are absolutely devastating. Probably the Newts too. He's about to go into structure, receiving no reps, even still 0 reps. Webb on him, and he is down. The Oneros, meanwhile, Adrian Dixon into low armor.
Ashimu is down, but they're going to trade it for this Oneros, and that is a great trade. This is going to be like the first big play that CASTABOUTS are going to make, if they can make it.
Yeah, it's going slowly, but maybe so. I mean, to be fair, they lost a ton of their damage. Putting a Vindicator on the field, along with an Armageddon, is a ton of your points. And really, you lose one of those, and you're in deep trouble, and they are in deep trouble. But that Oneros is bleeding into structure. Now, Adrian Dixon looks like he's going to go down very shortly. Oneros for Tim and Lee just got volleyed through armor, and he is down. He just absolutely melted. Just vanished off the field. He was deleted.
He went with the shield Oneros fit, and that did not last very long.
No.
He got 2 boosts off and completely zonked.
Unbelievable. I mean,
So
Adrian
the lucky
Dixon
trade
does go
actually
down,
happened, but
yeah, CASTABOUTS are really with their backs to the wall right here. They're about to lose a Tristan, Ishimu taking a fair bit of damage, and a TD down on him is going to, do its thing. Vexer's into armor.
yeah, we see a lot of split fire here, but a lot of this is probably due to just the support war, the way that's going on.
Right, and drones auto-aggroing as they might do.
Yeah.
Iridescent Moons, Tristan about to go down, it looks like. Meanwhile, the Vexer Body Shock is webbed. He's getting some reps back, but he is taking a fair bit of damage. I think he's going to go down around the same time as Eophus' Ishimu, who is bleeding into structure now. Actually, the Ishimu looks like he's going to go down first.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go down
We also
first.
have
So much
Turgon
split
Celestis,
damage.
so it's like, I feel like if you're having that much trouble with the damage, you get the Celestis earlier, and it goes to Celestis is going to go down, but
The Cast are going to trade way too much for it. They lost the Ashimu. They're going to lose probably these 2 Vexers. Unless, let's see, they're not shooting the Vexers anymore. It looks like they're Devil's Warrior just going to say,
Going for the
screw this
Armageddon.
Geddon.
yeah.
Hate
well,
him.
if I'm in Astarte and I'm getting neutered out that bad, I don't like the Armageddon. I have a full cap booster. I'm going to try to apply it, maybe get that off the field. I mean,
Yep,
it's hard to get away from an Armageddon.
This Geddon's actually melting really hard, and in return, CASTABOUTS aren't really getting much for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the Armageddon on the Devil's Warrior side is counter-neuting the Castabouts Armageddon, so he's not really able to apply probably all of his newts. He does have newts on those two Astartes, but he's absolutely melting down.
So we see a Vexor pop, a Merlin about to pop for Devils. So Castabouts.
Castabouts support are starting to win that support war, I
Yeah,
think.
they're
Now that
doing good in
Celestis is
that
gone.
regard, but they're
But
about
that-
to lose their
this
last
again.
DPS ship, their last true DPS brawling ship.
Yeah, 2 Vexors, 2 Ishkars, 3 Tristans are not going to bring down 2 Astartes in an Armageddon. Just,
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. They have a Vexor Navy issue web. Meanwhile, Vilgrazik's Vexor also taking damage. Not a ton of damage being applied right now to the Castabouts team, and Ishkar taking a bit of damage, but that Armageddon's about to go down.
And
so
there it goes. That's actually probably the best trade that Cass has had throughout the entire match, which is probably why they lost this match.
Yeah, that Vexor is going to go down, it looks like, on the Devil's Warrior side. Not going to matter. Ishkar's going to go with him. Really, again, Vexor, Ishkar, or 2 Vexors, Ishkar, and triple Tristan. Tormentor's going to go down here. At this point, Castabouts are just kind of grasping at kills.
Yeah, Devil's Warrior Alliance bringing Blaster Astartes and owning with them. What do you think about that?
I really love it. I love me some blasters. That was my first. I'm a Galente pilot originally. First love were medium blasters. Love the Astarte. And for just I don't get to fly it a whole heck of a lot, but it is a lot of fun. And I just like I said, I love the in-your-face DPS. I'm coming to get you stuff. And they're applying it really well here. Now that they have no newts on them, they're just happy campers now. They got their cap back. I'm sure they're able to use those blasters, MWD to their targets, and get there and just. Bang, we got off Strife, it looks like, is webbed and probably going to be melting very shortly with those Astartes on him, and there he goes.
And not only do we have Blaster Astartes, we've got, it looks like, no, just a tackle Vexor Navy issue. I thought maybe he had blasters on him because he's right up on Offsea's face.
But why not? Vexor is down, so I wonder if maybe that Vexor Navy also has newts. Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're
probably.
saying, yeah. So,
he's got tackle for sure. He probably has newts as well.
I got a web on Seaver Detman's Astarte there, but Ishkur and 3 Tristans, that would be a heck of a fight to bring those down. I mean,
this would be like a huge throw if it happens, but
I've taken an Astarte down with an Oneros, but I don't know about frigates. That's 3 Tristans is going to be a rough fight. That Ishkur is down now.
Yep, so it looks like Castabouts eliminated now from the tournament. As Fozzie mentioned, they do get those fancy blueprints for the rattlesnakes.
Yep, but Devil's Warrior are going to move on to fight MIF right after the break in match 98. So again, it's a quick turnaround. These guys don't have a ton of time to get prepared. You would assume they have to have that setup already fit, already ready to go. They know what they're going to fly, or at least maybe 2 or 3 options depending on bands.
Yeah.
First Tristan off the field. There's 2 more to go. Well, 1 more to go now. Then just going to get destroyed. If they're in range of these Astartes, they're just going to get blapped.
And that is the curse of the elimination bracket. You have to be ready to play a lot of matches in short order, which is why teams are like grasping at straws not to get put in the elimination bracket. Either way, Devil's Warrior Alliance, they took a really different setup than what we've seen at all this tournament, and I like it. I'm down with it. They got a Celestis for the dams. That's cool.
So we got a Merlin v Tristan
no
duel
drones
going on,
really,
but
besides
Tristan is going to lose it.
The one Vexor, yeah.
So Devil's Warrior cleans up here, does a really good job. They move on with that interesting setup, and now something for MIF to think about. Are they going to bring back Astartes? They bring like high DPS, or we have to face that. So
Yeah, I like their style.
yeah, with that, we'll go on back to the desk and let the guys talk about that a little bit.